Okay, so I'm on Instagram, and I get asked this one thing a lot on Instagram, and I really don't know why. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Aptrepreneur, and welcome to the Aptrepreneur Vlog channel. Or maybe you're watching this on the main channel, because I want to put this video on both channels so that you can have a little bit of an idea of some of the things I talk about on the other channel that you can subscribe to below. You can also, by the way, check out my Facebook group that we're just getting started. There's only like 15 members there, but you know, you start small. It's only been up for a week. I'm sure we will one day rival and become one of the biggest Facebook groups on the internet. Yeah, no, we're not. But you know, you can join that group anyway. And one of the things I've been talking about on my other channel, and specifically on my Instagram channel, are my movie collections. I buy a lot of physical media, and apparently a lot of people really like looking at what you buy and why you bought it. So I got my tax return today, which is yesterday by the time you're watching this, and well, I decided, to spoil myself. I decided to pick up some discs. So first of all, I'll show you what I bought, and then we'll talk about what the main topic of this is really. I'm a big Sailor Moon fan. Maybe you could have told. And I decided to pick up Sailor Moon Super S Season 4, my least favorite season of the Sailor Moon show. I bought part 1 on Right Stuff because it came with like a free collector's coin, so maybe I'll show it on my vlog channel. And of course I got the Super S movie, also my least favorite. So all the other seasons and movies I bought like right away, but these are basically just to complete the collection. I don't even know if I'm going to be rewatching them anytime soon. But I also decided to pick up, Mary Poppins Returns. And I know this is like a very manly video, like, oh, you buy Sailor Moon, you buy Mary Poppins. It's like, yeah, well, I'm also going to buy Aquaman on Tuesday, and I bought Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse online because the 3D was only imported. So, I just like a little bit of everything, and I have no shame in admitting that. But every time I take a picture of a movie that I buy and I put it on Instagram, I get bombarded with people who ask this question. Hey, can you send the digital code my way? For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, each movie or most of them come with a digital code. This is a digital copy of the movie. You can put them on Movies Anywhere, Vudu, iTunes, whatever, and you can just watch the movie digitally. I typically either redeem them myself because I share my account with other family members, or if I have a duplicate copy, because sometimes I have wound up with extra codes of the same movie. I normally give them to you guys. But I find it incredibly rude, for starters, that complete strangers would comment on my posts asking for things for free. Like, I'm just going to give it to them. But also, why? Like, what do they think is going to happen? You don't know me. I don't know you. Do you assume I don't have friends to give a digital code to? Do you assume that if I'm not going to use the digital code, don't have someone to give it to? You don't even want to have the dignity to offer me a financial reason to give you the code. Like, I'm going to say, hey, I'll give you $10 for that digital copy if you have no intention of using it. At that point, hey, I don't want to use the digital code. Sure, I will take $10. This movie cost me $30. Essentially, it cost me $20 at that point. I might even do that. And yet, people come on asking me, can I have it for free? What's also funny is that some people even try a different tactic. Instead of just putting it in the comments, they say, hey, I sent you a DM, direct message. So you go to the direct message like, hey, are you going to use that digital code? And it's like, rude, you're blocked. Really, that's what I've been telling people. Like, yeah, rude of you to ask, blocking you. Not going to happen. And yet it happens all the time. And it makes me wonder, what on earth gives people what makes them think that I'm just going to give them free movies? What makes them think that? You don't go, whenever someone takes like a picture of their Netflix account, do they like go up and say, hey, do you have the 4 family plan service? And are you using that extra screen? If not, can I have that screen? It's like, I don't see people doing that. Because no one in their right mind would ask that, because they know the answer is going to be no, and they're wasting the person's time. Also, this is considered soliciting in a strange way, or maybe e-begging. You're going on to much like in most terms of service, you can't be going onto other people's channels saying like, hey, can you give me money, because that's considered e-begging. But for some reason, it seems perfectly fine for you to go onto Instagram and sometimes even Twitter or Facebook and say, hey, are you going to use the digital code? I mean, no, it's not money, But otherwise, this would cost you $20 to buy digitally, and you just want me to give it to you? I don't understand. Like, and yeah, I know it's the internet. I know people are going to ask really strange, dumb things sometimes. And yet, I just can't figure out why. What do they expect to gain from it? They're probably not going to gain much of anything. So, I don't know. It's just a weird thought I have. And by the way, for those of you who are wondering what my thoughts on this are, this is not my favorite movie last year. I like the first Mary Poppins way, way more. But I like this one enough to buy it. Plus, now it's part of the collection. That's one of the downfalls of collecting movies, is that you tend to buy movies you don't like if it's part of a series. Although I did finally back off on Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, I bought Pirates of the Caribbean 1, 2, 3, and then it's like, you know what? I haven't liked any of these movies since 1, so I actually sold 2 and 3, just have the first one. So don't have 4, don't have 5. I guess they're not making a 6 anymore. So anyway, I don't know. Like, that's just a little thought I had. Why do people do this? Are you one of these people who does this? And if so, why? Like, what is your mind process? Has anyone actually given you a digital code just because you've gone on their Instagram post, this random person's Instagram post, and said, hey, can I have that movie? Has someone actually ever given you a free movie? I would love to know. So, you know the drill. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe to this channel and my vlog channel. And if you really like my content, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, of course, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly and you get access to my exclusive Patreon's exclusive blog. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.